Hi guys, welcome back to World of Warships, and today I've got a game for you with Lucky Torp in his Gambia. He's in division with me and Tiger Stripe Dad in his King George. I'm in the Jervis just going towards the Bravo Cap, and Lucky's going to smoke up and farm ashores, hopefully. Gambia's a great smoke shooting boat. Good consistent damage, and I feel as though the shores does want to die at this point. Nice fire. Some decent damage to boot. Another solid salvo. I feel the only problem with the Gambia is the smokes are quite short. Lucky gets his first blood right. So that's a nice start to the game. Very positive start, and we're going to get Bravo Cap. And I think at this point we decide that we need to consolidate Charlie Cap. So Lucky's having a look over towards the Alpha Cap at the moment just to see what's going on, and that's a sign up. Probably doesn't want to be shooting any of these battleships in open water, because we know what happens to cruisers when they get shot at by battleships, don't we? They don't tend to survive very long. So Lucky's playing it safe. He's following me up into Charlie Cap, and Tiger's just on Lucky's right hand side, providing supporting covering fire. And obviously the goal of the game is to accrue more points than the enemy can as quickly as possible and kill off as many of the enemy team as we can. Right. But at the moment it's fairly even. Hopefully the game will turn in our favour if I can take the Charlie Cap. Now we know there is a jamway around somewhere, and look at that. There's a smoke screen. I wonder what's in that, children. So Lucky's going to go over and investigate. So from our powers of deduction it would seem that that has to be the jamway, so Lucky fires up his hydroacoustic search. Yeah, and there he is. He's spotted with Lucky's hydro. It gives me an opportunity to shoot him whilst he's concealed in his own smoke, using his own smoke against him essentially. While Lucky pushes in with his hydro. I am quite surprised that he's stuck around for so long there. He's lost quite a lot of health already. Now the only problem here of course is if Lucky pushes back around between these two islands, he's in danger of being shot at by the Kirishima that's on his right. And we all know what happens when battleships shoot at cruisers, right? But securing his second kill nicely there. He's smoking up to conceal his position. Thankfully the Kirishima wasn't paying attention. It gives Lucky an opportunity to get some HE out on him. Unfortunately, no fire with that first salvo. And it does look like he's going to drift out of his smoke screen if he's not careful. Which he does and is detected. And that's a battleship salvo inbound. That hurt somewhat. It was 6,000 damage. Now he's remaining detected. The Kirishima's pushing in. I'm behind Lucky. I'm going to come in with a smoke screen hopefully to assist him, because he's under fire from the Nürnberg as well at this point. It was a real risky manoeuvre pushing that DD, but I think long term it's always worth it if you can get rid of the DDs early game. And he's taken a fair bit of damage there. But managed to get him concealed with my smoke screen. Now he can begin to use his guns again. The enemy have all gone south of Alpha Cap, pushing back in. So the quicker we can deal with the lower tier ships like the Kirishima, the better, essentially. He fires up another smoke screen. He knows because the Kirishima is pushing into him that he will get detected. So he's kiting away out of the smoke but still utilising its effectiveness without getting spotted. Which is of course the correct thing to do in this situation. I managed to steal the kill on the Kirishima. Now we can start shooting at the Nürnberg. Lucky has got a cruiser in front of him, but you know, obviously we want to get rid of the Nürnberg. And that's an Endract and a sign up. So heal up, smoke up, commence firing on the Endract, right?
Torpedoes, dead ahead.
So look, he's got a double fire raging on board currently, which could be troublesome, but he's going to switch to the AP here against the Endract, who's just taking a huge hit. And gets his third kill, right? Now I can set to the sign up using the cover of the island here. And we just need to hang on to the Bravo Cap. We've been pushed quite heavily. Still fairly even on ships as well. I think we're one in front at this point. You send some fish. I'm trying to hang on desperately in Bravo Cap against the S1, and there's a Shiratsuyu around as well. Tiger's tanked a lot of damage from the south as well, from the sign-off. the sign up shooting blind. Hopefully Lucky can get some fires on. 20 seconds left on the smoke.
Torpedoes to port.
Detected. Shots out on the sign up. And that's another fire. That's nice. And he's going to go for some shots against the Shirt Seer. Enemy King George is getting pretty low.
Smoke generator started.
I mean, this has been a case of weathering the storm from the enemy, really. We seem to be on top of the situation at the moment. Tiger gets the enemy King George, and Lucky's shooting at the Koenig currently. Main problem we have is the enemy Shirt Seer and S1 sub, really. I mean, the sign up can be obviously very powerful, dangerous battleship, and Lucky's going to assist with trying to eliminate the sign up here. Hyuga is doing very well though against him, it has to be said.
Torpedoes to starboard.
Tiger's going to drive into the Bravo cap and try and assist in that regard. So we're even on ships again. Shirt Seer killed our submarine. Now, let's see if we can deal with the sign up right.
Requesting assistance. Smoke generator started.
So this is Lucky's last smoke.
Enemy submarine spotted. Smoke screen set.
We need a fire on the sign up. There we go.
Enemy destroyer detected.
Tiger's facing off against the enemy Koenig. It has to be said, in front of the Shirt Seer and S1 as well. I've essentially just been trying to stay alive, which I've managed to do. The sign up's still burning, right? And the Hyuga does take out the sign up with a fire. So, positioning himself behind an island here to try and farm the Koenig. Solid positional play. Obviously, Lucky's on a third of his original hit points. Gets a fire from the Koenig, which is fine. Hasn't got range on the Shirt Seer. Confederate pops up. Yeah, that Koenig's pretty toasty. It has to be said. Again, really good use of the island cover here. Not exposing his ship to needless incoming fire, right? It's the art of cruiser play. We need another fire, and there we go. That's a perma fire on the Koenig. So just me and Lucky left. Unfortunately, we lost Tiger. Yeah, that fire's raging nicely in the Koenig superstructure. But he's returning fire, thankfully, with high explosive, right? Which, Lucky insta damage cans. Absolutely the right thing to do. He's detected again. So the Shiratsu has detected him. The S1 is my problem. And Lucky gets a bead on the Shiratsu. So obviously he's going to shoot him. Really unlucky not to get the kill on that second salvo, I feel. I thought he was kind of robbed there. But he got him anyway, and now we just need to deal with this Koenig to win the game. I managed to get the submarine. And Lucky just needs to kite this Koenig. Only a couple of thousand hit points left on the Koenig, but you know, Lucky's only got 5. That manages to get his Kraken, which is brilliant. Good game, that. Look at all those achievements, right? Nearly 110,000 damage. Top 3 in the team. I think we killed 9 between us, right? General Offensive Arsonist, Confederate Strike Team, Shoulder to Shoulder, Dreadnought, Kraken Unleashed, Coordinated Attack, and First Blood for Lucky. So I'd say that that's a win. It was a good game, a nice div game. We managed to hold out there in the middle of the map for the win. So as always guys, thanks ever so much for watching this, and hopefully I'll see you again soon. Okay, bye bye.